Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Jack Halford podcast. Today, I thought we would make a tiramisu. So, what have we got to make a tiramisu? We have got ladyfingers. We have got caster sugar. Egg, mascarpone cheese, and espresso mixed with amaretto. Ooh. Oh. Very simple process. First of all, we separate the yolks from the whites of 4 eggs. So, here we go. I'll put the whites in the big one and the yolks in the small one. Yum, 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 yum. What I love about tiramisu is that it's so simple, yet so very, very tasty. And we do raw eggs, perfectly safe. They've got the red line on. Yeah, absolutely not wrong with that. Just get all the white in one and the yolks in the other one. Yolks. What a joke. I have at least 6 eggs every day, me, because I'm bulking up. And eggs are just the greatest for bulking. They really are, and they're cheap as well. There you go. 4 eggs in there. Give my hands a quick squish. Oh. Now what we do is we add about 160 grams of caster sugar to that. So just get the scales. 160 grams going in. This is my recipe. Some other recipes will say 100 grams. I put 160 in because I bloody well do. That's just what I do. All right, deal with it. Do you know what I'm saying? 160. Oh, 161. It's all right. Oh, bloody hell! And then you just give that a nice whisk, really. Until it's kind of made a cream kind of thing, I guess. You want a kind of creamy consistency, this. So this is the yolks and the caster sugar together. Now we used an electric whisk last time, but it didn't really work as well as when I used the hand whisk. So I decided I'd use get the hand whisk out again, and it just take a little extra time. So that's why I'm doing it on the podcast today. Yeah. And as you can see, it doesn't take too much time. That's really nice, actually, with the blue of this. I love colourful utensils and bowls and things. Colour to me is really important as an artist, and in cooking too. I think presentation and how you serve things is really important. I've been to some really nice restaurants recently. One called Little Brick House Restaurant in Nottingham, which is very nice, and they do tiny little dishes of very, very good food. And I went there with the missus the other day. We had oysters with tequila in. God, bloody well good. They served us like 5 Jersey new potatoes, and it cost £5. And I was a bit like, should have put a few more potatoes on the plate than that. But it was a nice place. I went to a French restaurant the other night, and that was really good. We both had fish. She had sea bream with all sorts on, and I had something else, can't bloody remember now. Different type of fish, but it was bloody gorgeous. Had a nice white wine with it, muscadet or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. Something I never heard of, but bloody well nice. Citrusy. Went really well with the seafood. And dessert too. I had a creme brulee with meringue and like lemon and strawberries on it. It was beautiful. I just love food. I love cooking from scratch. I like going out to eat. I just love it. I'm bulking at the minute too, so I can eat basically what I want. I'm trying to do it healthier than I did last year when I was bulking. I was eating a lot of Ben and Jerry's, a lot of shites, so this year it is a bit leaner. It's still chicken and rice and, you know, a bit of everything. Just not a fucking pint of Ben and Jerry's every night, really. That looks pretty good to me. And see, what you don't want is it to be too smooth, I don't think. I think you want it, well, you do want it smooth, but just the viscosity has to be thought of right. Then what I like to do with that is then get the cheese in, and maybe not even whisk the cheese in, although I'm probably going to do that. So let's whack this mascarpone in here. But just fucking whack it in there like that. Bloody hell. Oh, look at that. Can you hear that? Put it up to the mic. We've got to put another bloody cheese in that as well. Probably should have done this in the bigger bowl, but I'm doing the egg whites in the bigger bowl. I'll probably use an electric whisk for the egg whites, just because it takes ages to do the egg whites. And yeah. Bloody hell! Cheesy goodness. Oh yeah, look at that. And to squidge the rest of that cheese in there as well. I joined a new gym today around here. We're in Derbyshire now, me. I love Derbyshire. It's a beautiful place. We're right near the Peak District. It's beautiful. I was lucky enough actually to live in the Peaks as a teenager, and so it really does have sort of a big place in my heart, because I used to sort of just I just wake up in the Peak District. I'd be able to look out the window and see hills, and it was absolutely spot on. It was beautiful. Don't want hair in there, do we? Yeah, this bowl's too big for what I'm trying to do here. Bloody hell. Can't really. Oh my goodness me. We will persist and we will win. The tiramisu is super easy, by the way. It is literally just eggs, mascarpone cheese, coffee, bit of sugar, ladyfingers, amaretto I put in as well. You don't have to put that in. It's not halal. It's just a bit more indulgent, isn't it? And then obviously a bit of cocoa powder, but only just before you serve. You know, you don't put that on until you're serving it. Sometimes, you know, if you're posh, you could grate some cheese on. But I gotta say, I think a bit of bitter cocoa powder is really good. Like a really dark cocoa powder. You just get the cheap stuff, to be honest. It's fine, no wrong with it. For cocoa, like, you know, it's just a dust on top. Bloody hell, it's lumpy as out, that. Lumpy as out! Making my arm out. That's why you don't use the electric whisk, because if you use this, you're going to get gains. The missus calls it gains food. You know, 'cause it's got so many eggs in it. Ooh. Bloody hell. But what we're looking for overall is kind of like a white colour. You don't put cream in tiramisu. It's not traditional. It's not traditional, Mark. Cauliflower is not traditional. What the bloody hell is that? Oh, that is. Take that out. Always wash your hands before you cook. Or mix stuff, I don't know. That's good enough. Right. Now, we will whisk up egg whites. Oh, what should you put them there for, sausage? What do you put them there for? Oh, bloody hell. Right, there we go. Now what we're going to do here is, that's not been washed properly, has it? Sausage. Bloody hell. Oh, that's how you do it with that one. Right. Now what you do with this is, now this is noisy, apologies. Just whack it in the egg whites and go like that. Now we're doing this, sorry about the noise. I hope this isn't offensive to your ears. But we have to whisk the egg whites up like this. You have to do them properly. Yes. No, you whisk it until you get like little peaks on it. That's done. Right. Now this is super easy, obviously, you know, and I'll just check that now. Not full on my head, that's good. I should have probably done this one in the bigger bowl, so then I could have added the egg whites to this mixture, but it doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. We'll see. It will all taste the same in the end. It's just the texture that will be slightly differently if we do it wrong. What you want is a thick kind of ish, I reckon. But what I could do is sort of, I don't know. Bloody hell. Oh no! Give that a little bit more of a whisk. I'm just gonna I'm gonna dump that in there. I'm just gonna dump it in there. I'm gonna dump it in there on one side. This is not how you do tiramisu, by the way, but it is. You can do it however you want. I would normally add a third of the egg whites at a time to the yolk and sugar mixture, but today I'm folding the egg whites in all together because I'm a sausage. But you just want like air, and you want like an airy mixture, really. That's what you're trying to achieve. Like a nice thick airy mixture, not a runny mixture, not too runny. If you whisk it too much, the mascarpone and the yolk and the sugar, if you whisk that too much, you won't have a nice sort of consistency, viscosity. But if you do it just the right amount, you will. That's alright how I've done that. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, that. There you go, that's done. That's fine. That's done. Now what we do is we get a nice looking dish of some description. I like to use this enamel looking one. Then we get the ladyfingers out. Now I bet when you heard me say ladyfingers you weren't thinking of this, but this is what I meant. These are sort of like long sponge fingers that are very good at absorbing coffee. And it's like a lasagna. So what we do is we layer these. So you just go 1, 2, in there like that. 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 So we're layering all these ladyfingers side by side that have been dipped in this coffee and amaretto mixture. It's really important that the coffee mixture isn't hot. You don't want it hot, you want it cold when you're doing this. And then we go in with the lovely mascarpone mixture, and you just smooth that over the top. And we layer. We just repeat this over and over again until we can't put any more in. If you still have some of this left over, you can just make another one, which I'm sure no one would complain about. Certainly no one complains about it here. Yeah, absolutely no complaints. In fact, the only complaint is, I want more. I want more tiramisu. I want more. You can freeze it as well, probably. Try it out. You can freeze anything. I don't like it when packages say you can't freeze the thing you buy. Of course you fucking can. Just fucking put it in the bleeding thing. Do what you want. My food, I'll do what I want with it. Bastard. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now at the minute you can get Aldi often do these proper Italian ladyfingers when they're doing like the Italian, or Lidl. I feel like the ones at Aldi are like better. I think Aldi's got sort of better quality stuff, but I'm not sure. I think Lidl's a bit more cheap quality and cheap in price as well. So, you know, whatever. Can I fit another little finger in there? Maybe. Squash the bastards in. Squash them in. And repeat. A mascarpone. Slosh that bastard in, like that. Bish bash bosh. It's such an easy thing to do, you know, this. Hard to go wrong. You might think you're doing it wrong, it still tastes gorgeous. If you put all the ingredients in you're supposed to put in, it'll still taste gorgeous. It'll just like be a bit floppy. It always tastes better on the second night. So if you make it in advance, 2 days before or a day before, it's going to taste better when you serve it to your friends or whatever, or just for yourself. I highly recommend getting a good coffee maker, either something like this, a stovetop one, or a proper espresso maker, some kind of electric bit of kit. We've got one in the flat here. We've got like a Smeg something or other, right? It makes gorgeous espresso coffee, but it'll set you back about 700 quids. I know. 700 quid for a bloody coffee maker, imagine that. Craziness. But, beautiful coffee. And you can just keep pressing the buttons to make more espresso, rather than having to clean that bastard out and just keep making lots of mocha pots. So it just saves time. And that's why we pay money. You pay money to sort of make things easier. Delegate. 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 Oh, lovely. Look at that. Look at that. Naughty that. Proper naughty. Naughty t. Whoa. It's all about the layering. I reckon that'll do. That'll do that. Well, let's put a little bit more on. Why not? There we go. Done. That's how you make a tiramisu, everyone. Alright. What we're going to do now is whack that in the frigio. And there's no room, of course, but we'll make room by moving some things like those prunes and just whacking that there like that. Be right. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Now we've got leftover ingredients. So what do? course we get another dish out and we do that process again. There's not much coffee left in there. But if I just go with these, I could always make some more coffee. Well, that should be alright though. Yeah. I tell you, the reason I made tiramisu first time is because I was trying to impress the lady I'm now living with. So if you're trying to impress a lady, I would highly suggest finding out her favourite dessert and making it. Because who knows, maybe you will be as happy as me. And if not, you still got a nice dessert to eat. So, you know, it's like that quote, make your beautiful garden not to attract, don't chase butterflies, attract them with a beautiful garden. Don't chase, attract. I'm murdering the fucking quote by that Brazilian quote, but you get what I'm trying to say. Don't chase people. Just, you know, just fucking live your life, brother. Oh, see, I reckon, no, we've only got a little, no, that's probably about, yeah, that's just going to be a 2-layer one, that. See, what's nice about these spatulas is you can get every last bit of this mascarpone out, which is nice. And really, like, yeah, this stuff's really good as well. Bella Italiano. The Italians are like, God, they know what they're doing. Like, this is so simple, yet so very effective, I tell you. I mean, really, you should be maybe covering these with cling film, I would say. Like this. Okay. It's hard to do on camera. Yeah. Yeah. So it doesn't make a mess if it falls over. Tiramisu! Tiramisu. Tiramisu? Don't tiramisu. Don't go near my Sue. Tiramisu, you bastard. Tiramisu, I'll tira your Sue, you bastard. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, God. There's bloody bottles of Actimel in here. I don't fucking know what that's doing in here. Bloody Actimel. Bloody bloody rubbish. Feel that. No one should be able to do that shit. Eat real food. Eat real food. Eat real food. There we go. You fucking bastard, you. Why ain't that shutting? Oh. Duh. And that's how you do tiramisu. Thanks for watching, everyone.